Dr. Irfan Ali, former Housing Minister and Chair of the Parliamentary Public Accounts Committee, noted that the mere threat of sanctions is enough to reduce the credibility of Guyana. In fact, he posited that this is not the time for Guyana to be threatened with sanctions, since it is now cementing its place as an oil-producing state, as well as battling the global coronavirus pandemic.
Those who are complicit in denying the people what they voted for, those who are complicit in ignoring all international organizations' warning and reports, they will be dealt with individually and collectively. But the country too will be dealt with. Financial flows will not come from the international organizations. Our revenue from the oil and gas sector will be frozen. Foreign investment will dry up. These are the type of things that will cripple our country. And unfortunately, if this cabal continue in the way they're going, then collectively, as a nation, so the implications are grave, we will have to understand that sanctions would have to be there to bring those who are oppressing our country, to bring the oppressors of democracy, good governance, and the rule of law to their knees and make them answerable so that our country can be returned on a democratic pathway.
Ali noted that Guyana would be crippled if the threats of sanctions become actions. Thus, he called on the APNU-AFC to give up on the attempts to thwart the will of the people and pave the way for a peaceful transition of power. He explained that investors will question the stability before deciding to invest. Also, both regional and international financial institutions would consider those threats before venturing into Guyana and responding to the needs of the country. Echoing Ali's sentiments and offering his perspective from a security standpoint, PPPC's prime ministerial candidate, Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips, opined that the situation in Guyana is best described as unstable.
The capacity building that our police force, our defense force depend on through its relationship, for example, with the Southern Command of the United States government, that will have to be placed on hold, because you're now a country where democracy is threatened, and many of those arrangements, many of those security arrangements will have to be placed on hold until we get our house in order. That is the reality.
Phillips has also made it clear that the coalition will not be allowed to get away with electoral fraud, as the world will not stand idly by and allow an illegal government to be foisted on the nation. Reporting for the Evening News, the Grand Migrant.